Welcome to the class on business statistics. So today is our third class on business statistics. We have started discussing about the concept of statistics. We have understood statistics is all about. So in business statistics, we have started discussing the chapter called statistical description of data. We have started discussing the chapter called statistical description of data. So when we are talking about statistical description of data, so in this chapter we first try to understood what data is all about. So when we try to understood the data, the very important thing whenever we work on statistics is to understand the flow in which we need to process our work. So the process when we do the process in business statistics, when we work on business statistics, so what is the process we need to follow to work on the business statistics? The first step is the collection of data. The first thing is the collection of data. This is the first step in the statistics, which is called collection of data. So when we talk about collection of data, so what is the way how we can collect the data? So we can collect the data by two ways. We can either collect the data as a primary data, or we can either use a secondary data. So the data already available, which we call as a primary data, and the data which is already available, that is called secondary data. Sorry, and the data which we collect first time, depending upon our objective, that is called as data. So we understood what is how we can work on collection of data. Then the next thing to work here is the classification and the organization of data. The next thing to work here is the classification and the organization of data. So when we talk about the classification and the organization of data, so in the classification and the organization part, we try to define the data which is being collected into different groups. Either those groups can be quantitative classification we can do, or qualitative classification we can do, geographical classification, or we can follow chronological classification to classify and organize the data. Once we classified and organized the data, then the third part was the analysis on data. So we talked about on data. So when we are talking about the analysis part, so in the analysis part, we have discussed univariate data analysis, we have discussed data analysis, we discussed multivariate data analysis, and then the next part we discussed was the inference from the analysis on data. So inference from the analysis on data. So what is the analysis you did? So what inference you got from that analysis, which is very important. And once you get that inference, you need to tell to the world that inference what you got. So then the next part is called presentation of data. So the presentation of the inference, presentation of the inference and analysis, presentation of the inference and analysis, presentation of inference and analysis. uh, okay, so this when we talk about the presentation of the data, so in the last class we were actually we class when we are discussing the presentation part. So when we talk about the part, it can be textual presentation, it can be textual presentation. We talked about textual presentation. Then after textual presentation, then we talk about next thing we talk about is called tabular presentation. The next thing what we talk about is tabular presentation. When we talk about tabular presentation, in the case of tabular presentation, we can present the data in the form of tables. And when we present the data in the form of table, then we discuss different head parts of the table. The heading for the table is called box head. Okay, then the heading of the column is called caption. Then the heading of the row is called stub. Stub is the heading of the row. Then you have a body where the content is given, that is called body. And after that we have a footnote. After that we have the footnote, uh, and then we have source. Okay, so we have discussed about them. So we have discussed the textual presentation of data. We have discussed the tabular presentation of data. So while talking about tabular presentation of data, where we discuss where we discuss the data in the form of table. There would be heading of the table, there will be heading of column which is called caption, there will be heading of row which is called stub, then the content which is kept under body, and then we have a footnote basically means the like any terms in the body explained, that is put under footnote, and after that there is a source note. So the source note basically means we use source note in case if we are using secondary data to highlight the source from where the data is being taken. So under tabular presentation of data, we were discussing a few problems. I believe this question number one we did. I think everyone understood this. Nobody have any doubt with the question number one. We did this question number one. So before that, before I do question number two, I want to discuss question number three with you all. See this question number three. So question number, let's see this question number three, everyone. Okay, everyone, see this question number three. Do you want to try this question first? A sample study of the people of an area released that the total percentage of women were 40% and the percentage of coffee drinker were 45% and the percentage of male coffee drinker were 20%. What was the percentage of female non-coffee drinker? Do you want to try this? See the see this, a sample study of the people of an area released that the total percentage of women 40% and the percentage of coffee drinker were 45% and the percentage of male coffee drinker were 20%. Okay, so what was the percentage of female non-coffee drinker? So see this question now. If you see in this question, uh, so here basically data is given about male, and then you have female, then I can put total, I can put total, I can put total, I can put total, then here I can put coffee drinker, here I can put coffee drinker and non-coffee drinker, coffee drinker and non-coffee drinker, and then I can put the total. Okay, everyone is understanding. A sample study of the people of an area released that the total percentage of women were 40%. So total percentage of women were 40%. Okay, and the percentage of coffee drinker were 45%. So the percentage of coffee drinker were 45%, and the percentage of male coffee drinker was 20%. The percentage of male coffee drinker was 20%. Okay, everyone. Anyone have any doubt? Anyone? Any doubt till now? Any question? Anyone? Anyone, any question? See this, anyone have any question, any doubt, anyone? Okay, now
Chai.
clear everyone, anyone have any doubt? Okay, so once you understood this, once you understood this, once you understood this part, now so here now it is like a fill in the blank. So female is 60, now female is 60, so female is 40, so male will be 60 and the total will be 100. Total will be 100. Now total coffee drinker is 45, so non coffee drinker will be 55. Very simple. So the total coffee drinkers 45, so the non-coffee drinker will be 55. Very simple. Now this is 20. So this will be 60 minus 20. This will be 40. Now this will be 15. 55 minus 40. So this will be 15. This is 15. So this will be 40 minus 15. This is equal to 25. Then so they ask you the question, what is the percentage of female non-coffee drinker? So female non-coffee drinker answer is 15%. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? Anyone have any doubt? Okay, once again. So Satish, you want me to repeat once again everything or like which we did just now? Before I ask you clear, like so everyone said, yeah, we have clear, sir. Then only I continued after that. Chiranjeevi, I'm asking like you want me to do everything? You want me to solve this question again, everything? Okay, see this everyone. See here everyone. So in this question, it is given like it's like a table based problem. So given like coffee drinker and non-coffee drinker. So we have coffee drinker and then we have coffee drinker and then non-coffee drinker and then total of it. Then we have male, we have female, and we have total. We have male, we have female, we have their total. Okay, everyone. So what is given here? This in this problem is sample study of the people of an area release that the total percentage of women. total percentage of women is 40%. You know that total percent of people is 100%. So total percentage of women is 100%. You know that. Okay. So if total percentage of female is 40%, then the total male will be 60%. I don't think anyone have doubt on that part. So the total percentage of the total is always 100%. You know that total is always 100%. You know that part. Okay, you know this, no? Total is always 100 because percentage, the maximum you get is 100, right? So if female is 40, then the male will be 60. Anyone have any doubt with that? So the total is 100. So female is given 40, female is given 40, then male will be 60. Anyone have any doubt with that? Satish, any doubt? Okay, fine. So then going for the percentage of coffee drinker. So see here. Okay, so percentage of coffee drinker is 45%. So the coffee drinker percentage is 45%. So the percentage of coffee drinker, that is 45%. So the non-coffee drinker will be how much? So total is 100. So if coffee drinker is 45, so non-coffee drinker will be 100 minus 45. That will be equal to clear everyone. So the percentage of coffee drinker were 45. So the percentage of coffee drinker were 45. So the total percentage of coffee drinker were 45. So non-coffee drinker, that would be 100 minus 45 means 55. I think everyone is clear this much. Clear, Satish, Chiranjeevi. Okay. So one you clear with this. Then the percentage of male coffee drinker is 20. So the male coffee drinker is 20. This is given to. So male coffee drinker is 20. So here the male coffee drinker is 20 is given here. It is given that the male coffee drinker is 20. If this is 20, so guys, this will be how much? 60 minus 40. This will be 40. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay, now you see this is 55, this is 40, so this will be 55 minus 40 means 15%. The total, this is 55, this is 55, and this is 40, this is 40, this is 55. So this would be 55 minus 40 means 15. Clear everyone? Now this value will be, now this value will be 45 minus 20, or you can say is 40 minus 15, all is same thing. You will get the answer, that is equal to 25. Clear everyone? Okay, so if you understood this, now solve this question. Solve this question number 2. If you have understood the question number 3, you should be in position to do this question very well. Do this question everywhere. Tell me the answer for this question. Anyone got the answer for this problem? Anyone? Okay. Chiranjeevi, try again, beta. C is not the answer. Okay, let me do this problem. 5:8 is not the answer. 5:8 novel. Copy this question. So you can see this in a sample study about the coffee habit in two towns in the year 2000. The following information was received. So town A, town B. So the following information is received. So town A. Let's do for the first the town A. Let's do for the town A. Town A. Male, then female, then total, then coffee drinker. Spelling wrong. Coffee drinker, then non-coffee drinker, non-coffee drinker. Okay, one. So this would be total. So see this everyone. Ask me if anyone have any doubt. So town A, female coffee drinker is worth 40%. Female coffee drinker worth 40%. Female coffee drinker 40%. Okay. Female coffee drinker 40%. Total coffee drinker 45. Total coffee drinker 45. Female coffee drinker 40%. Total coffee drinker 45. Okay. Male non-coffee drinker 20%. Male non-coffee drinker 20%. Male non-coffee drinker 20%. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear, everyone? This much is given for town A. Anyone any doubt? This much is given for town A. Anyone any doubt? हाँ, ठीक है. Then once you're clear, so you know that the total would be 100. You know that this total is 100. You know that this total is 100. You know that this total is 100. So this would be 100 minus 55. This will be 55%. So this will be 55%. Any doubt, anyone? Satish, Chiranjeevi, Pooja, Basit, anyone? Any doubt? Abhishek, Ambika, any doubt? Bhavan, Chandana, Chetan, Chiranjeevi, Ganesh, Ganga, Hemant, anything you want to ask? Karthik, Manoj, Pooja, Satish, Yashwant, any question? Okay, Pooja got the answer. Pooja is very fast. Okay, so now, I think nobody have any doubt. Now it's like a fill in the blank, guy. Now it's like a fill in the blanks you have to do. So this is 20, this is 55. So this 5 minus 20. So this will be 35. So if this is 35, then this will be 75. So this is 75. So you know that this is 45 minus 40. So this is 5. So this will be 25. Clear, everyone? Okay, so we did for town A. Let's do for town B. We did for town A. Now let us do for town B. Let us do for town B. This is male. This is female. This is total. This is total. Male, female, total. So this is town B. This is town B. So for town B, what is given? A male coffee drinker 55%. Town B, male coffee drinker 55%. Male coffee drinker 55%. Town B, it is given male coffee drinker 55%. Then town B, it is given male coffee drinker 55%. Male non-coffee drinker 30%. Male non-coffee drinker 30%. Male non-coffee drinker. Pavitra, correct answer. So male coffee drinker 55%, male non-coffee drinker is 30%. So the total male is 85%. I don't think anyone may have doubt with that. So the male coffee drinker is 55, male non-coffee drinker is 30. So the total would be 85. If the total is 85, then this would be 100 minus 85. This will be 15%. This will be 15%. This will be 15%. So this is 15%. Yeah, this is 15%. Correct answer, Hemant. This is 15%. Okay. So then male coffee drinker, female coffee drinker 15. Female coffee drinker 15. So female coffee drinker is 15. Okay, so this is 70. This will be 0. And this is 30. Any doubt, anyone?
कबूतर का बच्चा निकल रहा है. I'll sell it for 1,500. So I can get a big cage for my other two.
Done, everyone? Anyone have any doubt? Clear, everyone? Anyone have any doubt? Okay, so once you are done with till once you are done this much, once you are done this much, now once you've done this much, on the basis of this information, on the basis of this information, find the ratio of male coffee drinker in town A and town B. Find the ratio of male coffee. Find the ratio of male coffee drinker in town A and town B. So the ratio of male coffee drinker in town A and town B. Male coffee drinker in town B. So the ratio of male coffee drinker in town A by town B. So male coffee drinker in town A is 5%. Male coffee drinker in town A is 5%. Male coffee drinker in town B is 55%. And male coffee drinker in town B is 55%. So the ratio of this is 1 is to 11. Clear, everyone? So the ratio is 1 is to 11. Clear everyone? Anyone have any doubt? One is to 11 is the answer. Okay, everyone. So try this question number 4. Now try this question number 4, everyone. Anyone, any doubt, whatever we are doing, any question anyone want to ask? Anyone have any doubt, any question? Anyone got the answer? Anyone got the answer for this problem?
नहीं पता मुझे ताली
The answer for this is 25 is to 292. That is the answer. Pavitra, correct answer. Hmm. Any doubt, anyone? So I hope this is clear. Do you want me to solve this question? I think you can do this by yourself. Same like what we have done in the past. Like, are you expecting me to do this problem? Or can we skip this question? I know you can try this later on and we'll start the next topic. Please reply everyone. I hope I'm audible. Yeah, so okay, so like my question is that like should I go to the next topic or you want me to solve this question? Chiranjeevi, Satish. Okay, fine. So I hope okay, fine, fine. Thank you. So I just wanted the update from your end. So I hope you understood this. So when we are talking about the presentation on data, when we are talking the presentation of data, because ultimately everything depends upon the presentation of data. So to discuss the presentation data, actually we use Tableau. So basically corporate world and all, Tableau, we basically use Tableau to present the data. So that is a very good tool, data visualization, very good tool. Analysis part and all we can do in Excel. All the analysis part we can do in Excel, but when it comes to the presentation of data, we prefer Tableau. So we have R, we have Python, we have a lot of other tools to analyze the data. Collection of data can be done by sources. By then once the data is being collected, we can organize them, we can put them into different part by using pivot table. If you have MS Excel, we can use pivot table in MS Excel to classify and reorganize and organize the data. And then analysis part, we use these softwares like SQL, or we use Python or R or MS Excel to analyze the data. And then when it comes to presentation data, so we use data visualization tools like Tableau, or we use Power BI to present the data. While when we're talking the presentation of data, I talked about the different ways to present the data. Either it is tabular presentation. Tabular presentation means by using table, we try to present the data, or we can present the data by using text, means you write a complete story, like the way how you present the data of your project work and all, where you write the complete story in the form of text. So textual presentation means you give all details of data while writing, and that way you try to present the data. You expect the other person to read it to understand what all you have done. That is textual presentation. So we did tabular presentation already. Then the third part is called diagrammatic presentation of data. Then the next part we need to discuss is the diagrammatic presentation of the data, and after that we'll discuss is the graphical presentation of data. So when we talk about diagrammatic presentation of data, so in diagrammatic presentation of data, we'll talk about line diagram, we'll talk about bar diagram, we'll talk about line diagram, we'll talk about bar diagram, we'll talk about pie chart, we discuss about the line diagram, bar diagram, pie chart. So by doing them, these are basically the different forms of diagrammatic presentation of data. When we talk about graphical presentation of data, so we use histogram, we use we use frequency polygon, we use histogram, we use frequency polygon, or we follow frequency curve, we use frequency curve, or we use OG to graphically represent or present our data. Okay, everyone. So is this much clear, everyone? Is this much clear, everyone? Anyone want to ask any question? Anyone want to ask any question? So we'll discuss about them. Tomorrow when I start the class, I'll start the class with diagrammatic presentation of data, where first I'll discuss line diagram, bar diagram, pie chart, and then we'll go to the graphical presentation of data, and we'll talk about OG, frequency curve, frequency polygon, and histogram. So this we'll discuss tomorrow in the class. OG can be less than OG, OG can be less than OG, or it can be more than OG. We'll talk about them, what is OG and all. We'll discuss about OG, what is frequency curve. Frequency curve can be U-shaped curve. Frequency curve can be U-shaped curve. It can be L-shaped curve. It can be L-shaped curve. Frequency curve. It can be U-shaped, L-shaped. It can be it can be what you call, it can be U-shaped curve. It can be L-shaped curve. It can be what you call the diagram of normal distribution. What is the name for that? What is the name for that? That is okay. Bell-shaped curve. So it can be bell-shaped curve. It can be bell-shaped curve. It can be bell-shaped curve. So it can be U-shaped curve. If it is not L, it's J-shaped curve. It can be U-shaped curve. It can be G-shaped curve, bell-shaped curve, or it can be mixed curve. So we'll talk about them in frequency curve. So all this we'll discuss tomorrow. So gradually. So I hope you have understood what all I have done till now. Anyone want to ask any question? Please feel free to ask your question. If nobody have any doubt, then I like to wind up the class. So thank you everyone for your time and patience. And so if you want the recorded, if you want the recorded, if you want the recorded part of this class, what is being done, so you can go to the link if you want. In case if you want, if you don't want, then no problem. So you can go to the link. You can check this link. So in case if you want the recording part of the class, you can check this link in the future for that. Fine, everyone. So if you have your friends in other colleges who are in first semester of statistics, refer this link to them so that everyone will be benefited. So that is my intention. So all the different subjects of MBA, either it's statistics or finance or MS Excel or aptitude, everything I uploaded in my channel. Whenever you get time, be free to watch them and get little bit of knowledge which I want to share with you all. So anyone, any question before I wind up the class? Anyone want to ask anything? Abhishek, Ambika, Basit, Bhavan, Bhumika, Chandana, Chetan, Chiranjeevi, Ganesh, Ganga. Anything want to ask? Hemant, Manoj, Naveen, Pooja, Pratibha, Satish, Yashwant. Any question? Okay, everyone. So it was really nice teaching you all. I guess we are meeting very soon because offline classes are starting in the college. So we'll meet very soon to each other. So everyone, take care. See you all tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. God bless you. Take care. Bye.